You are watching Yeticket.com with Al McGhee, movie reviews and interviews. This is Yeticket.com, Yeticket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. 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 We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. Yeticket.com. Yeticket.com.
Hey, I'm Al McGhee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. I'm here at Hispanicize. Wow, it's a great event. But I'm with a little hero of mine, Martin Thomas,
yes.
of Spill.com, because you crack me up and you do what I do, but you do it better than me. I feel you do, Martin.
Hey man, that's only because I've been doing it longer. Not much longer, but a little bit longer than you. But hey, everybody out there, you probably know me as Leon from Spill. Minus the afro, it's too hot to keep that on in the summer. But yeah, we're here at Hispanicize for the big Scarface event, and it's been a lot of fun, man. I love Miami, especially Miami Beach. We're over here in South Beach, which is great. I'm sorry if I look away, it's because there's appetizers that keep going past me, and I'm starving. Or I can't even describe the ratio of hot Spanish women who are walking around this place. It's like I've turned on Univision. And every commercial is going on. Seriously, I'm like every few minutes I stop and go like, this is ridiculous. They're trying to kill us.
And they're right here in Miami. That's why I've been out here for the last 22 years from Chicago. When I first got down here, I was just amazed of all the beautiful women here. I've been divorced, married. So, I'm still here.
I can see it. Well, okay. All right. Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about Spill.
Go ahead. What do you want to ask me?
Now, Spill, your characters are animated.
Yeah.
How did y'all come up with that concept?
Well,
why?
we started out doing pretty much what you did. We did it as an Access TV show in Austin, Texas, and it was something that Corey started with another with another guy, and then he got with the co-host 3000, who's floating around here somewhere, and Corey will be here soon. And then I joined it because Corey and we're both artists. I used to be a freelance artist for Marvel Comics.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And he was working for our newspaper, college newspaper. There was a huge cartoonist community in Austin back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so
we all
knew each other. So that's how he and I got to be friends. And he invited me on just as a guest. Is this going to be too much back here? Okay. He invited me on as a guest and just asked me more and more, like, hey, man, we can't cover this movie. Would you come on and review it? And it just got to be a regular thing. It's like, look, why don't you just join the cast? So then we got to doing it for a few years. Cyrus joined us. And for 10 years, we were on Access. We won awards all the time. We became local celebrities. We got invited to parties. We even spawned and had like a spin-off show on the WB channel for about 18 months. We had this show, and they canceled it arbitrarily. Like, we had good ratings, and just from something internal, they decided to cancel it. But we did it on Access, and it was a lot of fun. But those last 2 or 3 years, Corey's frustrated. He wanted to quit, and I kept talking him out of quitting until after 2 years, I was like, okay, if you're just determined, we're going to do it. And he decided, you know what? We're going to move this to the internet. And I was like, are you sure? I was like, I don't know if this internet thing is going to pan out. It might be a fad. And he's like, no. I think it is. And we've been animating long enough. I know we can put this together. And he came up with a plan, and we started doing it, I guess, roughly 5 years ago. And the thing is, when we first started, our schedule would be, we go see Tuesday night, there'd be an advanced screening for a movie. Right. We'd all go see it at 7:30. We get out at 9:30. We get to his place. We record our review, about 30 minutes long. We leave. From that point on, he would edit it down to 6 minutes, animate the whole thing by himself, and have it up, posted by Friday morning. He would just not sleep. He would just work straight through and get it done. Now things have happened. We've had an infusion of money from a media company called Miva, who saw it on YouTube.
Really?
Yes, and then that led to us getting bought and sold to Hollywood.com. So now
I didn't know it was bought by Hollywood.com. Yeah. How's that working out?
It's been great so far. I mean, they pay us to do it, so now we can really focus on it. He's hired a team of animators. So if you look back at the stuff you saw 5 years ago, what you see now is so much more sophisticated. Mm-hmm. But they've also said like, okay, we like this. We want you guys to branch out and do video games. And you're like, really? We don't really want that, but they're making it happen.
Now, a movie review video game.
Well, you know what? Over the years, like as we branched out to start doing podcasts, we have our podcasts. Like one of the podcasts I've been hosting was the League of Extremely Ordinary Gentlemen, also known as LEOG, where we talk about comic books, TV, and movies. I mean, comic books, television, and video games. Just stuff that wasn't covered in movies. So that's led to them wanting to do just a whole other side that's just video games. And as much as we thought it was crazy, it's been really popular.
Wow.
People love it. So far, everything's been going great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Spill, and I watch you regularly. I just saw the American Pie review y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and that was funny. That was extremely funny also. Now, Mark, you said you work with Marvel Comics. Did you work on any the big comics like Spider-Man, anybody like that?
You know what? I think, being a freelancer, they had me bounce around, issue here, issue there. The biggest thing I did that was famous was Todd McFarlane did a poster for Spider-Man, and I was a colorist on it. And if you've seen it, you'd go like, oh, that one. You worked on that? I didn't know that. So yeah, that would be the biggest thing you'd know from me. I worked mostly with independent comics. I worked on a DC book called Gunfire for a year. There was a book Grimjack for First Comics. I did that all through like the last 30 issues of its run. And Crime Freeman. Anybody who's into manga and anime might know Crime Freeman. Worked on that too.
Wow.
But yeah, I was.
You working?
Well, yeah, I was.
You're a BMW. Black man working.
Well, my original career was to be a comic book artist, and I did that up to a point where I was like, wow, this is not all I thought it was going to be. And working with this with Corey, what was the real deal, which became Spill, all of us talking about it. It was just this hobby that was just, we were all dedicated to it. It was like this art project, a labor of love. We weren't getting any money for it, but we just got together every week, and we did it. We tried to do the best show we could. And then, I guess I would tell anybody, like anything you're doing, even if it seems like it's not working out, if you stick with it long enough, I don't know what long enough is. It might be 10 or 15 years.
That's right.
But if you stick with it long enough, it'll get noticed. And, you'll have whenever your moment comes when you're something that's in the public consciousness, you just got to take it and run with it. You got to recognize that it's now and go with it. Ride that momentum and push it as hard as you can.
Yeah, because to me, these are the times now. If you want to do something for yourself, this is the best time to do it right now.
Absolutely. I mean, the internet has opened things up for everybody. It's one of these things like, you get something new and suddenly it's a level playing field. Everybody who jumps in early has a chance to break out. And the more people come, the more voices there are, and it's harder to get noticed. So I'd say, right now, if you got that pet project that you've been wanting to do, don't wait around till or the perfect time. Start doing it right now and build up to, what it's going to be. But, if you love it and you want to stick with it, you can make it happen.
I love this, and I love talking to you, Martin.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
So great to meet you, man. Really.
Yeah.
Really.
And not for nothing, there's not a whole lot of black faces here at this thing, so I'm happy to see you.
Well, yeah, and that too, and as far as this media and things like that, I haven't seen a lot of black faces at all. Even for example, like myself, when I go to movie reviews, I'm about the only black movie critic there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So how's Spill is going?
Spill is going very well right now. I mean, look, we're here.
Yeah, Hollywood.com bought you guys.
Hollywood.com bought us out. Our growth is still going up. Things are going this is the hardest I've ever worked in my life, but it's just now starting to show where all that hard work is going. It's been amazing how we've seen the fans grow, our traffic grow, and it's been amazing to see just how dedicated people have become. Yes. So I don't know what I can say. I can't ask for any more. Would you agree?
No, I would absolutely agree. I was saying, like, from where we started as an Access TV show 15 years ago, who could imagine it would come to this right here?
Yeah. I mean, if it was to stop today, I would
walk away going like, what? We had a great run. I got no regrets.
Yeah. We all, I think, got more out of this than we ever dreamed we would when we started this out as a joke. But but at the same time, I feel like we have a little more to do. We have still a ways to go as far as like achieving like some goals that we set out for ourselves. So I'm just looking. If this is where we are this year, like right now, I can't wait to see where we are next year.
Ooh, I can't wait either.
On the street,
living in a dumpster.
But I mean, I don't want to take up all your time and everybody else's time.
No, I'm glad you came by. And you're going to be at Comic-Con this year, right?
We are going to be at Comic-Con. We got 2 things going on, 2 events. We have our own event, Spill.con, going on June 15th through the 17th. That's coming up this June 15th to 17th.
Where's that going to be at?
That's going to be in Austin. Right at home with us. That's our stuff.
Long appreciation party for our fans. They buy a ticket and come, but we perform, take them out, get them drunk. And, we interface with everybody.
But yeah, he's right. It's just one big festival and celebration of all the people who made us who we are.
Sounds like something I should come to.
You should. You would have a great time.
You should before you get divorced again.
You ain't got no money to do so. I'm divorced now.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Stay that way. and then we do have Comic-Con coming up where we actually have a booth this year. So we're going to be pretty much podcasting and performing all day long at that booth. So
I'm gonna be there.
San Diego Comic-Con. Yes, please come by, and people, please come by and see us. We are open to talking to anybody.
Well, send me information. I'll give you my card also. I'll give you my card.
Oh, please do.
Send me information, and when I come there, I'll do another interview or something like that while we're at Comic-Con. Okay.
Hey, we'll do an interview with you too. How about that?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Man, this is so nice to meet
Kerry.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Al, thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. I enjoyed it.
Me too.
Hey, Corey, here's my card.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.